guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Prerna and I'm trying my hand at making videos. I know I haven't posted in months, but I am trying to get better at this. So in today's video, I will take you around with me through my day. I really enjoy watching videos of this kind, so I thought, why not make one? Usually, my mornings are very hurried and I don't get to do anything much, with my last minute waking up and rushing out of the door, but I do try to at least get all of my essentials in my bag and double check before I leave or forget. It's funny how my essentials have changed from a spare novel and junk food to masks and hand sanitizers. If you are not familiar with Darjeeling weather, well, it's unpredictable, especially during these monsoon months. When it rains, everything is dull and gloomy, and suddenly, as though someone switched off a faucet, the rain stops and the sun shines gloriously, for the rain again to start in another 20 minutes or so. Once I've reached my workplace, the first thing I do is sanitize my hands. I hope all of you are also washing and sanitizing your hands frequently. By the time I reach, the assistants have cleaned and readied the place so we can start working. After changing into my scrubs, it's time to put my hair away neatly. I can't have them falling on my face when I work. It gets very disturbing, annoying, and before long it gets extremely itchy. In case I haven't mentioned, I am a dentist. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we've all been working very less and performing only emergency treatments, taking as many precautions as we possibly can. Though it might seem cumbersome, it's worth not falling sick. So in many countries, there are many kinds of dental care professionals. You have dental hygienists, you have dental nurses, general dentists, and specialists. They each have their own separate task. We in India work as general dentist and dental hygienist after we graduate. This study shows the amount of risk we are at, the more reason to suit up properly. I will leave a link down if you want to go through the article. Let's get to work now. I'll leave a timestamp here where this part of the video ends. If you're squeamish and don't like watching dental procedures, you can skip. So throughout the day, we usually have a steady stream of patients with various dental complaints. Some of them need only medication, some would need a filling, some root canal treatments, and many extractions. I will put a few clips of me working on a few patients. I will of course blur out the patients' faces and the bloody bits, because I don't think anybody wants to see bloody teeth. Now that work for the day is done, it is time to remove the protective gear. First, we throw away our soiled gloves. We wear 2 gloves for an extra layer of protection. Then the gown is removed. I keep my clean gloves on till I remove everything that can potentially be contaminated so that I don't touch it with my bare hands. You can never be too careful. After that, everything else comes off in the given sequence. Head cap, surgical mask, respirator or your N95 mask, your inner gloves that are removed inside out. Lastly, washing my hands. I've sped this up, but don't forget to wash it for a good 20 seconds at least. Got my mask on, my cap on, now it's time to go home. Usually when I'm walking home, I'm listening to an audiobook. This time, I'll be listening to one of my childhood favorites, The Prisoner of Azkaban, narrated by the legendary Stephen Fry. After a quick halt to grab some coffee, I'll take you on a walk around our favorite path, where we will be able to see the erratic Darjeeling weather at its best. Spots of gloomy clouds followed in a bit by the sun. It's quite a beautiful view, to be able to see rolling hills as far as you can. As soon as I reach home, I go straight into the bathroom, take a shower, and start my very basic skincare routine. Hours of breathing in the mask is a nightmare for your skin, and it's a miracle that I haven't broken out yet. A few months ago, I had a whole 7-step skincare routine. Now it's just clean, tone, moisturize, and lip balm, with sunscreen if I'm going out. I've been really enjoying diffusing oils when I'm in my room. Unfortunately, I have an extremely sensitive nose and I will be sneezing to high heavens if there is a strong smell. I've recently discovered that this particular blend of essential oils doesn't tickle my nose. If you have any suggestions or any tips on blending different oils, do let me know. I have no knowledge, and when it comes to this, I will appreciate any help or any tips. It's finally time to have some late lunch of leftover biryani that I made last night and follow that up with the croissants that I baked last evening. I'm not one to brag, but these were one of the best things that I've ever made. It took me 2 whole days, but it's absolutely worth the effort. I've also been drinking a lot less tea than I used to. On any given day, you'll find me reading whenever I can spare some time. I've been an avid reader all my life. Having just finished A Woman Is No Man, I would recommend this to anyone who likes a book that moves you to tears. I also try to get some studying done during the day, even if it is just for a little bit. I used to previously have very unproductive and lengthy study sessions where I used to copy down the text, giving myself false sense of having studied so much, while in reality having retained next to nothing. I've since come a long way. I found a method that really works for me, and instead of spending hours making notes, I just jot down important diagrams, charts, and values while being able to actively remember what I read rather than passively going through just words. So, this is my general study setup. I have my laptop on with the day's lecture playing and the lecture notes of that particular topic opened in front of me so that I can use them as a reference and jot down any extra bits of information. I also have my iPad out because that's where I usually write down all of my notes. I'll end this video here. If you watched till the very end, thank you. I hope I could entertain you, even if just for a few minutes. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you again, hopefully very soon, in my next video. Lots of love.